Hi, I'm Angelo, and I'm in ensemble.
I was in the ensemble, but typically in Pippin, the ensemble requires the players to play multiple parts. So at one point, I was a soldier, I was um, a peasant, I had speaking lines. Basically, everyone in the show had some sort of part in this telling the story.
How is it to act in a play with such a long history?
We got the original Pippin from the '70s to come and speak to our cast, and that was just. I think in that moment it was the reality of the situation sort of hit because like this was a show that really it'll be here. It was here before us and it'll be here after us. So yeah, in that moment, it was something that I was really proud to be part of because you don't get to say you were in a classic show like that or ever in that sort of scale.
What was the hardest part during rehearsals?
Dancing. Dancing was definitely the hardest. Dancing is um, it's not that I don't love dancing. I do. It's just sometimes there's more opportunities, at least for me personally, to get more embarrassed dancing. Uh, Especially because in this cast there's so many dancers, like real dancers, like um, they've been trained, they've been in more dance choreographed shows. So in that way, it's intimidating, but also it's also just tiring because dancing really, while you're acting and you're singing, it's something that really it drains you. So a lot of times, like even before rehearsal starts, like we have at least half an hour of just warming up because we know we have to dance.
So how long did it take you guys to put together this musical?
It took us 10 weeks to get some sort of show together, and we were feeling really good. We were those 10 weeks, even though some rehearsals were just strenuous and they were emotionally just draining, we still like bonded and we like locked arms. Like we were gonna do this. It was like one of those things where like lightning in a bottle. Like we never in a cast where I've ever had this much chemistry with a group of people. I think that doesn't happen, or at least I like to think that it doesn't happen often. That have that much collective talent get along so well and like really have fun with each other and really bring out the best in each other. Because even after the 10 weeks, we were much better uh, as an ensemble, and that made us better as performers, as actors, as singers. I wasn't that great of a dancer, but just being around great dancers and getting along with great dancers, you pick up something, you pick up stuff through like osmosis, like it's in the air.
How did you feel when receiving the news that the play got canceled?
That day it was a lot of crying because we were supposed to get ready for tech. We were going to get ready for tech rehearsal, and we were going to get our costumes fitted and all of that. We were in a completely different mindset going into that rehearsal. So as soon as we read the news, it was like whiplash. We couldn't. We were having a hard time processing it, and we spent from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Instead of doing a rehearsal, we sat in a circle and we grieved. Like it was a real. It was like we everyone we plan on like having like that being 30 minutes, end up taking 4 hours because of course it did. And at the end of the night, we all hugged and we all cried and some of us got together again to just grieve some more throughout the night because it's not like we had to go to class the next day. And that because reality really it hit us hard and we were just like processing each action we were going to take that night. A lot of it was pretty emotional, and we all just, we stuck out to it until we had no choice, until the quarantine really hit us, and, we had to stay home.
Final thoughts.
A lot of people in this cast, I think, they're going to look back on this time and they're going to remember it as like a specific moment. Because I really believe that in this cast, there's going to be so many people with very long careers simply because they're able to compose themselves through really a historical moment that we're all living through. And I think if anything we can anything good we can take out of this whole situation is that artists are going to be out of control. There's going to be a surge of inspiration that comes out of this. And I think it's going to come out starting with Pippin this fall, I think.